Okay, quick this side. Now we're on like a diagonal. Look at us. We're on this kind of like the Beatles kind of diagonal. Connect 4. What did you say?
Connect 4.
Yeah. Okay, what's your question?
Tic-tac-toe.
I'm sorry, I'm really nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't.
So
Stop it. Just spit it out.
Anytime now.
Just,
Okay, let's move on.
really-
What's your question?
She really blew that. She really blew that. She had the opportunity to
Totally blew it. She totally blew it.
Oh my God.
We're kidding. Go ahead.
it's not just us looking, it's everyone in the room.
Everyone in the room is ready.
I'm actually filming this too.
People got cameras up and
Get
they're
the
like,
camera
oh my
on
God,
her.
when is she going to speak? She's never going to speak. When is she going to talk? Go ahead. And then they're like, I'm never going to go up to the mic. Look how nervous she is. I'm never going to do that. I know, okay, go.
I'm in college.
Hey, so we're out of time. You guys have been fantastic. This has been an unbelievable panel. We thank you. We wish we had time for everybody. Some people took too long. You're gonna turn on us.
Okay, go.
Sorry, I'm in college studying acting, and I was just wondering if you guys had any advice.
Always tell the truth.
Okay.
Always tell the truth. I mean, in its simplest, quickest, sort of like, you know, not getting into a class, if what you're telling is truthful to you, then it's going to be truthful and believable to them.
I say network and be fake. Tell everybody they're great. To all your peers. Your peers will elevate you.
Oh my God.
Who, me?
Did you say,
You said I'm great.
did you say be
Because
fake?
I'm real. You say be fake or I'm great? I'm great. Yeah, you got all like zen.
It's like, what's your acting advice?
Thank you.
Real simple. Listen and answer.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're saying within a scene?
Shut up, Bonnie.
Yes.
Yes. Listen and answer.
Get your hand off his lap.
And basically, yeah, that's what, you know, I studied with a guy who was a pretty good teacher, and his definition of acting was to live truthfully under imaginary circumstances, and that's what we strive for. So yeah, and these are you doing behind me?
No,
Be in
you're
the
not doing
moment.
that.
Be in the moment. These are all actually good things in life too. Is be in the moment. Don't be. You know, there are actors who do the scene at home and they go, and you know they're like,
It's ideas.
it don't play an idea of the scene. Don't play what you think the scene's going to be. Do your homework. Then leave your preparation at the door and come in and play the scene.
And the way you have it in your head will never be the way it happens when the camera's rolling.
And there are people who will not give that up either.
Yeah.
And we've all worked with them who, you know, suddenly the scene escalates, or either gets quiet or it changes radically, and they're still doing that same
Stuck in their ideas.
that they were doing in their living room in front of the mirror that they thought looked so great, and it's like they look like a crazy person. So, or you do.
Now,
Wow.
with all due respect, this is fantastic advice if you want to be a great, accomplished, respected, starving actor. But if you really want to, I mean, the chances that you're going to get to the point where you can use all these skills, it's so slim. The fact I got on the show is lucky. If really, when people
luck is
ask me, I would take marketing classes. I would learn how to create a character, position yourself, and I'm not kidding when I tell you, network. Your peers are going to elevate you and be as nice as you can to everybody. Yeah. And then, hopefully, when you get that opportunity, you use this skill set.
Good advice. No, truthfully. Good
Have
advice.
fun.
Have fun.
And keep doing it.
Have fun, have fun, have fun. Breathe.
And don't be difficult.
Welcome, love.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is for JR. I know, kind of as I've been standing here, you've answered some. I know, sorry. As we've been standing here, you kind of answered some of these already, but we saw Melissa at the end of 3B kind of being able to talk to Scott and help him like deal with Allison. Does Chris have anyone to talk to? Like, is he okay? Does he need a hug? is like, or is he just gonna like stay in his head and like potentially freak out? Like, is anyone there for him? I don't know. I'm worried about Chris.
No, that's about it. There isn't. And
I can
he
answer
is.
that at the, because I was listening, it's no, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah. There isn't anybody, and yes, he needs a hug, and yes, he's in his head, and yes, he's
Gonna freak out.
Gonna freak out.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, in a nutshell, that it basically is. This beard wasn't grown for the hell
No,
of it.
he's young.
This grief beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's true. The grief beard. Somebody hashtagged it on and called it a grief beard, and I was like, yeah, it is. But yeah,
But it looks
unfortunately,
good.
yeah.
Looks good.
Hey, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Cheers. Later. Does that answer your question?
I think
Okay.
Linden's like 3 beers away
About it, but
from
that's
that
kinda what I
experience.
expected.
I know, I am too.
Give him a hug. Like,
He does every day. Every day we see each other. We hug.
What's your question for Linden?
Hi. This is a question for JR.
God damn it. Ah. Ew, bathroom.
Okay, I'm wondering, what do you think Chris and Isaac are doing in France, and why did Chris leave Isaac there?
Everyone's really concerned about Isaac.
It's fine.
The Argents.
See how you work with kids.
Okay, we're gonna answer this quick question and then we're gonna get to you, okay? What do you think, what do you think Chris and Isaac are doing in Paris?
Looking at the Eiffel Tower?
Absolutely. They absolutely would look at the Eiffel Tower because they need a little bit of distraction. And I think I just figured out the other thing, why Chris left Isaac there, you know, is because he has family there. The Argents have a French ancestry.
gotta buy some scarves.
And he's there buying scarves because Isaac loves scarves. And so he's not left alone in Paris.
And he's eating crepes and then little
crepes, and he's being taken care of by some distant relatives of the Argents. And he's well protected.
What do you think? Good
Does
answer.
that answer your question?
What else are they doing there?
You're welcome. What do you think?
What's your name?
Christian?
Did you have a question, Christian?
Yeah.
What is it?
What are all your favorite things to do besides acting?
Good question. I love riding my motorcycle.
I like riding my motorcycle.
I like working on my motorcycle.
I like riding mine better than working.
Yeah. I love
Drinking.
no. Kool-Aid, Christian, Kool-Aid. I love playing this game called Catchphrase. Do you know what catchphrase is? It's like this little disc, and then there's like these words, these sentences or words or names, and you have to get your teammates to guess them. I get together with my friends and we play catchphrase a lot.
I like to surf. I surf a lot. Motorcycles. What else do I do?
You hike?
I hike. I
surf?
hang out with my wife and I surf. And then I surf some more. And then I hike some more and pretty boring. But I like it.
I like reading as well. I like just
I like
sitting and
love to
reading.
read.
Love to read.
I like to watch movies.
I love watching movies. I really do. And good television, like, you know, like really well acted, good stories. What do you like to
Nothing that
do?
we've ever been in.
Christian, what do you like to do? What do you do in your spare time?
What?
What do you like to do besides going to school?
Reading?
Good.
Not so easy to answer, is it?
Playing video games?
Yeah. Do you have a motorcycle?
No, I have a four-wheeler though.
Sweet, okay. Do you surf?
No.
Do you have any desire to?
No.
Okay.
It's like my kids.
Do you swim?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a bike?
What?
Do Do you have a bike?
Yes.
Okay.
$300 bike.
A $300 bike? Wow. See, that's pretty sweet.
Do you like to play with matches?
And they're worried about me taking Isaac to Paris? Hey, Christian, you like to play with matches? There you go. Bad dad. Bad dad. Christian, why don't you ask this young lady to your left what her next question is?
What is your question? My question is actually for JR.
She's like, my question is for Christian. You, what are you doing later? Yes.
How is it like shooting the scene where Allison dies?
It was not easy. It was not. It was hard, you know, and that moment when he runs around the corner and he sees her, it literally took everything out of him. When he sees her there in Scott's arms, and then all the subsequent scenes that we had to shoot were just, you know, especially the one with Isaac, with Scott and Isaac, were, you know, with Scott, I think he was a little more still in that sort of mode of, we got to get through this. This just happened, but this is what is about to go down, you know, with people that don't know about our world. So let's stay focused, let's stay focused, let's stay focused. And then the sort of breakdown moment with Isaac, that was, you know, that was not a fun scene, but Daniel was wonderful, and, you know, as was everybody on set. It was not easy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Christian, ask the one, Christian, to the right.
What is your question?
Hi. So the both of you character-wise deal with unruly teenagers all the time. So if your characters were suddenly teenagers again, how do you think they would spend the day? Appropriate answers, please. We have children right there.
Did you just shake your head no? Christian's like, I ain't no kid.
Children.
Yeah. Christian's like, I'm 125. From the planet Zatar. Oh, crazy. If we were kids, what would we do?
Yeah, just
Same thing we did when we were kids.
Yeah, but if we lived in Beacon Hills and there were werewolves?
We'd get killed, probably.
I would join the pack.
Yeah, if they'd had it. If not, it'd be like,
I kill you. I kill you all. Does that answer your question?
I think
I'd serve.
Thank you, love.
Ride motorcycles.
Ride motorcycles, surf, read. Christian, to the
Watch
left.
movies, play games.
What is your question?
It's become like foreign suddenly. What is your question? What is it?
So, we don't know what Styles' name is. And I was wondering, you might know, but if you could guess, or if there's a name you preferred, what would it be?
For Styles? Christian. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't know. Can't say. Not gonna.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Christian, to the right.
What is your question?
It's getting stronger.
It's for both JR and Linden. And JR, thanks for telling all the Stargate fans when you're at a convention to watch the show, because we love it and we're addicted. But being what I call one of the elder statesman fans here, because I'm not a teenager, and I have to explain all the time, it's not just for teenagers, it's for friends. When you first started working on the show, because you see so many other shows that have teenagers in it, the parents are, you know, just in the background, they have no idea what's going on, it's almost ridiculous that they're even there, and you're so pivotal in it. When you first started, were you ever afraid that you might just be the window dressing and, hey, this is a great job, or were you surprised that you got so much into the show?
No, I don't think I thought that. Just because of the writing, even the first thing I read, and then as the season went on, and I think I've always known what the focus is, but I don't think I ever did really sort of feel like, listen, there's always, like we've said, there's always more that we'd like to be able to explore.
Yeah.
But, this is a show about a teen who's a werewolf. And the immediate, and then we are sort of just still there, but yeah.
But I mean, I know that, talking to Jeff, he never wanted it to be like Vampire Diaries, where
Right.
the parents are dead, now the aunt and uncle are
Right.
dead, now a caretaker is, who do those kids live with, and why are Child Protective Services not stepping in and taking these kids away?
Right.
It's like, oh yes, well we're 16,
all
we go to the bar, and we live with no parents. Or anyone.
Yeah.
We just hang.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like it that they're kids, they're parents, there's relationship in our show. And look, Susan was
You
on
still let your kid go to
Diaries, so I
Mexico,
did like
though.
it. I didn't let him go to Mexico. He went to Mexico. And I'm not happy about it. But yeah, I mean, just that. Yeah, what the hell were you doing in Mexico? We get mad at them. They're kids. We're parents. They don't always tell us the truth. They get in trouble. They are loved.
Mm-hmm. They
And
make mistakes.
They make mistakes, and we make mistakes, and it's real life,
Yeah. Yeah, good question.
Thank you.
and we're happy about that.
Yeah.
We like it.
Christian,
Oh, that one.
to the left. What accent are you going to do it in?
What is your question?
Hi. My question is for Linden. The past couple of seasons.
Look, even Christian's shocked. Christian was shocked too. He was like, oh God, dude, you got a question.
The past couple of seasons, I think that we've seen some sort of like Styles and Sheriff role reversal. Like Styles was taking care of the sheriff kind of like at Icon House or whenever he was helping him kind of solve cases. So how do you feel like now that Styles has matured more and practically faced death? How do you feel like your relationship with him will grow this season?
It's interesting because we actually addressed that a bit this season, and where he's like, I gotta take care of you, and it's like, you know what? I'm a man. I take care. I'm the father. You're the son. Father, son. I take care of you. It's as a father, as a man. Can you imagine having your son think that a teenage kid's going to take care of you? It's insulting. It's heartwarming, but it's insulting. It's like, what, did I suddenly become emasculated and you're taking care of me? I don't think so, kid. Yeah, so maybe we should take care of each other.
Nice.
Yeah.
Or we don't need you. Christian's doing a great job.
I know. I know.
Did you bring that for him? The Starbucks?
Yeah, I'm his assistant now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
To the right.
Say,
What is your question?
You give a mouse a cookie and look what happens.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have a question for JR.
wait, I have a question for Christian.
Yeah. Yes.
If your character had the knowledge you have now in season 4, would your wife in the show still die?
Who sent you? Did you come up with that question? Yourself? Good question. What's your name? What is it?
Einstein.
Tom?
Tom.
Dom?
He just called you dumb.
Wait, you call me Dumb or is your name Tom?
It's Dom. Like
Dom with a D?
Yeah, Dominic. Dom.
Dumb. He can't even get your name right.
I don't believe
he's gonna get that question right.
I don't believe you for a second, Dom. I don't believe you're a kid. I don't believe that's your own question. I think you were sent here by someone, and that's fine. I'm still going to answer it. But I don't trust you, Dom. I'm just letting you know that. This little disguise you got going on. It's a great question. Oh my God.
What was the question again?
The question is, knowing now what I know,
Yeah.
like where we're at now in season 4, would I have allowed my wife to do what the code said she had to do? Is that correct? Would I have allowed her to kill herself? Correct? Or would I have allowed her to take the turn? Right? I mean, that's meaning that I've lost my daughter, but then I know that my sister's coming back. So would I allow my wife to take the
But
turn?
also, it's assuming
No.
you have that kind of control over your wife.
Well, no, I mean, trust me, I had that control over her.
Right.
I don't think her decision would have been any different. And she would have done what she
Well, I actually disagree with Linden. I think
You're wrong.
Yeah. You know, that's even a loaded question as well, because you know, I'm the one who followed the code. I am the one who still follows the code. Losing my daughter, knowing my sister is back. Would I have allowed my wife to do it, or would I have had her do the turn? Oh my God. Oh, it's a really good question.
You want to take a second to think about it?
Dude, I feel like I need a week to think about it. I'll answer you in season 5. No, I gotta say my gut, like this is what is making the answer so hard, is that I'm logistically trying to sort of find a reason to have
Can you
her stay.
imagine her as a werewolf?
Yeah, exactly.
She was so scary as a human.
Doesn't matter. Can't go back. Can't
But
go
wait,
back. Can't go
there's
back.
a part of me that would like to logistically find an excuse to keep her alive and have her turn, thinking that that would help us, that would help me, that would have somebody, you know, in my life. But my gut says that the code would have won out, and I would have still allowed and encouraged her to kill herself.
Let's go. What's your question?
It sounded so bad.
It really did, Dom. It sounded worse than that answer. Your question. I still don't trust that you're a little boy. I still think you're something.
Go ahead. What's your question?
I'm feeling conflicted, Chris.
Oh,
no, I think you should kill yourself.
So you have the code. The code.
But I want to live. I think I can do this. I can do it as a werewolf. I think it'll be okay.
Maybe the code, baby.
So my original question was about the grief theory, but that's already been touched on. So really quick, Linden, I loved you in Mortal Kombat.
Thank you.
I grew up watching those movies and I played a video game all the time, so it's really cool. But this is just a silly question for Orny, Linden, and JR.
Christian.
And Christian, if you'd like to answer. After you destroy whatever the big bad is this season, if the 3 of you and maybe Christian went out drinking together. And it was a karaoke bar.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. So baby, gotta bring it on down.
I think that answers your question. Yes? Yeah. We're already there. Yes.
Hi, my question is for Gia. Je veux savoir si vous parlez vraiment français ou c'est juste une partie du personnage.
Je ne parle pas en français.
That's what I want to know.
Oui, je ne comprends pas un petit peu.
Because when Alexandre talks French in the show, it's really not French for us French people.
Oui.
It's like,
Oui.
English subtitle to understand French.
Oui. And even a French child to understand the French. I know.
Habla español?
He asked if you spoke Spanish.
I just want to know that.
Spoken like a true French person. No, I don't think so. I understand this is a language, but why?
I'm not
It is a stupid country to the south.
I'm not even sure if I answered your question, did I?
Yeah, you kind of.
Yeah, you answered by the French that you spoke on the show.
I asked you if you spoke French,
Oui,
and
non.
you said tu ne comprends pas. Alors,
Je ne parle pas, et oui, et un petit peu, et, you know.
that's kind of better than what Edison said on the show.
No, that's better than what we said on the show. My daughter, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My wife speaks French, so that counts for something.
Hey, listen, that's all the time we have for
Wait, we
these
got
guys.
one more?
No, they cut it off, they cut it off.
Oh.
Do you, JR, do you have any closing sentiments? I mean, if you could go back and do one scene again, what would it be?
Well, probably the one between you and I would want it to be better.
Which one did, I screwed it up, didn't I?
No, I think I screwed it up.
What scene did we do?
Remember the scene we did? We never did a scene. We've never done a scene.
I remember in season 1 you being behind me in the bleachers. Yeah.
So we were in a scene
You
together.
nailed it, just sitting there. I was like, God, this guy can act.
Thanks, man.
I believed it.
Thank you. I believed you out on the field then. I didn't know what you were doing, but I was like, I believe that guy doesn't know what he's doing.
I can't believe
And that's what I think it was about.
when I hear you guys talk about the acting, I mean, you really take this seriously. You've got like, you understand the backstory. I just show up and I yell.
That's what makes it so brilliant.
Christian, if you could be in any scene, what would it be? What character would you play?
Can I make my own character?
Yeah.
I'll be Styles' little brother.
Nice.
That means you'd be his son. Wow, that's very cool. Would you have any kind of special powers? Would you be a werewolf or anything? Or would you just be human?
I don't know.
I'm not a writer.
But you'd be Styles' younger brother.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool. That's very cool.
I'll have this weapon, sarcasm.
I don't think you're a little boy either, Christian. I think this convention is being invaded by...
I still can't figure out what that guy asked.
Listen, the two of them are in
The lady
cruise.
in French made more sense.
No, yeah, exactly. The two of them are in cruise. Dom and this one over here who's like, sarcasm's my weapon. Deal with that. It's like... And then Cassidy over there like, yeah, no, I'm ready for him. Bring it on. I'm gonna take him bowling. I'll win. He'll be fine with it. I mean, like, the kids are like, you know...
No, they're amazing. They're amazing.
They're like, you adults are effing this up, so we're taking over.
They are. They're here to replace us.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Big hand for Linden, JR, and Christian, everybody. So listen, we have, keep it going for these guys one more time. It's your panel. It's your panel. JR Bourne, Linden Askey, Christian,
Orny Adams.
you guys rock. We have, Yahoo's got a panel who plays Danny on the show, and Hecklin